Excusez-moi, celle-là sur le bouton, c'est la façon c'est quoi? Ouais, c'est la personne qui aura ouais. Ouais. Comment t'allez-vous? Comment tu nommes? Non, excuse-moi. Ouais. Okay. We recorded it not in a house, but in a warehouse. It was a taxidermy annex where old bits that had never sold were shipped of taxidermy. Wolves, owls, lions, deers, moose, foxes, all crows, all were stored there, and then it was the other half was the studio. Excuse me? Well, there's the legend of the Black Crow and the White Rainbow that have haunted that region, the Georgia-Alabama state line, for about 45 years. And the White Rainbow appears now and then under various disguises, as a plumber, as a consultant, as a lawyer, as a web designer, as a waiter in a French restaurant.
And you create the album in the house or before, and then you...
Both.
What have you done during the period out of recording the new album?
I've gotten together with my brothers, the Queens of Sheba, Adam Faulkner, Jonna, Kyle Field, and Andy Kabik, and we began to play music.
So what's the story behind it?
That it means red sun, and it's in Spanish because then in translation, conversation, I can say red sun and not settle on a U or an O, and it means red sun. And it's a record written from the perspective of a just-born child. It starts off with Little Sparrow, the mother singing to the sun, and then Ay Mama, the child's first words, and then it ends with Electric Heart, the child going off onto the road.
This is what we see in your book, with the sort of genital female organ. Have you really made this two albums with the objective of creating two stories?
It's one story in the way that you came from your mother and your father, but you are not your mother and your father, yet you're still related. You know what I mean? So that's how it's one story. It's two separate stories, just like your life is a separate story from their life, but it's still one story because you guys are all from the same fire, from the same blood. But it's everybody's story. Excusez-moi, parlez-vous anglais?
Petit peu.
Okay.
Very, very little.
Merci.
So it's sort of a biography concept behind your...
Sort of. Their experiences are my experiences, but I'm not them, you know? I'm not the Golden Empress and I'm not the Niño Rojo. Sure.
We can feel this Indian inspiration is something that always follow you in your life and
well, Cherokee, Hopi, Crow, Iroquois, Navajo, and on and on and on and on. Cultures, religions, poems, songs, writings, drawings, and ways of life all influence my writing a lot. You look... how do you say in French, you look Indian? Tu ressembles à un Indien. No. Cherokee. Cherokee? Wait. Yeah. How do you say liar? Liar? How do you say liar? Monteur. Cherokee. I know. Je suis le bouton de la mer et le soleil. Yeah, those, after reading Lame Deer Secret Visions and Black Elk Speaks, it sort of changed everything for me.
Within this album, we'll have a concept and this or story with picture or just
the next album will be recorded with the Queens of Sheba, and the story is sort of we give up our lives. Merci beaucoup pour tout temps. we kind of give up everything and just buy horses, as many as we can, and collect horses. It's like a horse collection slash the Queens of Sheba reunion, but we've never met. You know.
For the duration of the album, the criteria is to record your album is the sort of guru.
No, just a very good friend, and a very disciplined and hardworking artist who's helped out in many, many ways. But the music industry guru would have to be Gary Held from Revolver. And then the unsung hero of gurudom and the West Coast is Calvin Johnson from K Records. And then the guru of gurus is Sweet Mother KD, Karen Dalton.
You work with other musicians, and I think you're in particular, do you think it came from the ability to be around the
Well, Vetiver's we all rotate, we all swim around the center, and the center is Andy Kabik right there, who is Vetiver. You can't see his face, but you should get a shot of that guy with the beard on. Looks like he's... There he is. Hey. Yeah, he has a beard now. He's gone granola on us. Yes, the biggest dream. The biggest dream. The biggest dream.
I saw your guitar playing is technical. I saw a show like Guitar Hero trembling as your voice. Sometimes even if you're not a Guitar Hero, a show and sharpening your approach that you're sort of hero with a guitar more than a guitar hero. Is that you?
No, I'm so bad at the guitar. I'm only good at playing badly or not knowing how to play. I'm just getting better at not knowing how to play the guitar. My guitar heroes are Kevin Barker from Currituck County, and John Fahey, and Jack Rose, and the Sun City Girls, and people that really know how to play that motherfucker. Entrance, amazing players. Adam Fortner. They think with their guitar, and I'm just in the dark with it, trying to figure it out, and I'm just drinking more pear juice to help me see a bit, but it's not working, so I'm just fumbling with it. But I'm just getting better at fumbling with the guitar,
I know with piano, it's the new instrument in your composition or in that show, what you made the choice to choose the piano?
Well, I don't know how to play the piano, so it makes it more fun to get up there and try to work that shit out. It's not that much fun for any people, so I keep my foot on that pedal so you can barely hear all the changes that I don't know what I'm doing. But I've only played a few shows with the piano, so that's not entirely true.
Do you think the same with your drawings? They came on the way, or
yeah, I've been doing both since the same time. They all come from the same place.
And at the same time,
His label in America is handled exclusively by the same people who do.
No, I never chose. It's strange to ask that question. It's like I've always drank coffee, but then suddenly I got sponsored by Starbucks. And I always drank coffee before I was doing Starbucks, so I keep drinking coffee afterwards, Except that you get paid probably if you're doing Starbucks. Unfortunately, I don't. The truth, everybody, I do not get paid. I have no money. I am totally broke. But I'm not doing this for money, so in the end, it doesn't matter. But it's just ironic that that's true. Because it's poison in the end. It's poison to get involved in that. And that's when you sell out. You sell out when you also start changing the way you write about. Because people say you write about that. Someone says, I write about hands and body parts. So then I go and try to not write about hands and body parts. So then I'm second guessing and staying original. That's when you sell out too.
So your drawings are everywhere.
When I'm not drawing, I'm writing songs, or I'm not writing songs from drawing, and then sometimes things that can't be finished as a drawing are finished as a song, and things that can't be finished as a song are finished as a drawing. And so they all bleed into each other, they intertwine, but they all come from the same space. You just get this image, but it's not a visual image or a sonic image, sound, it's something, and then you fit it to what suits it best. And sometimes that's a drawing, or sometimes it goes straight to song, and sometimes it goes to both. Sometimes you just want to make a meal, you know, and so you mash up some bananas, throw a little curry on it, you know. But that's another bag. That's the place where that image came from, although it's not literally an image.
Does this motivation come from your childhood?
I don't know. It comes from all sorts of places. You know, gravel, pearls, patchouli, peace, peas, doors, dreams, motorcycles, Vespas, ponytails, jackets, monkeys, magic, mice, scarves, grease, pools, planes, air conditioners, pipes, tubing, plumbing, watches, veins, back pockets, pants, back streets, side streets, stepping, yachts, the ocean, octopus. It comes from ties, it comes from rings, it comes from ovaries, it comes from oval oracles, it comes from rectangular oracles, triangular oracles, it comes from being nimble, it comes from being stiff, soccer, chests, nipples, anchors, ninjas, ninja turtles, Brazil, Jamaica, and Africa.
What were your motivations before traveling?
I was a busboy, bussing tables. We clean the table. Not a waiter, but the person that cleans up the table and puts the knife and fork out and serves the water.
Now you live in France?
I was living in Saint Marie de la Mer. I don't know.
And you got a house and a garden?
No, I was living on my girlfriend's mother's house in a farm, but I'm moving away to Mexico or Canada.
You will never have a garden?
Someday. I have a garden with vetiver. I have 2 plants in it, sage and lavender. But I haven't seen them for a long time. Do you have a garden? It's nice, huh? I bet.
Were you using stories to make them grow faster?
You definitely speak to your plants, but not because it gives off carbon monoxide, because they hear you, they feel goodness. This is a test that is provenly true, but no one's really. You guys have to try this. You take 2 leaves, pluck them from a tree, so they're dead, they're gonna die. Pluck the 2 leaves, and look at them. Put one aside and pay no attention to it. Take the other leaf and just say, I love you, I love you, you're gonna grow, you're gonna do it. Just, I love you, you can do this. I love you, you're beautiful, you're gonna grow, I love you. Just pay attention 1 hour before going to bed. 5 days later, that other leaf that you ignored is going to be brown, and this one is still going to be green. You know, you should try this. So it's not that they're just hearing carbon monoxide. I mean, they can feel you, they can hear you. They respond to negative and positive vibrations. I mean, they communicate on that level. So it's amazing. And I mean, if you tune yourself enough to it, it's like an entire universe of living creatures that are having a conversation with each other and with you.
Do you try to have the animals these birds and
Well, there's a lot of horses where I was, and a lot of bulls, a lot of bullfights, which was kind of difficult. Camaros, you know? And flamingos, and boars. So I really like pigs and boars. So there's a lot of animals around. A lot of mosquitoes. I started drawing mosquitoes.
if you have to put the man maybe in brown who scare big black girls, you know?
No. Who?
A man made with fabrics and brown cheese in the garden.
Oh, the scarecrow.
Who will be suited with what will you wear if you made this?
Oh, what would my scarecrow wear? I just wouldn't have a scarecrow, man. I'd take the scarecrow home and just give it a drink and just let it chill out. No need for. I don't want to scare off any beautiful crows. Please come to my house. You come to my garden. I have no scarecrow waiting for you. You know what I mean? I'd maybe have maybe dressed as like a beautiful crow lover, a big heart with a crow on it or something. I'd want it to come along. I mean, shit. Yeah.